I've been thinking about this comment for days at this point. This goes back to the lucky girl syndrome, of the idea of just staying on your path, understanding which doors are open, which doors are closed, and just knowing that your path is already laid out, you just have to walk it. But how do you know which doors to walk through? You're not gonna like my answer, but it's the only answer that I can come up with. You have to do the work to get back in touch with your gut instinct and intuition. And I don't think there's a human being on this planet who can truly, concisely understand their intuition and their gut reactions in a healthy way without having to do work, even if they were raised in the healthiest of homes. Because no matter what, we still have to do work in order to be the best versions of ourselves. So the first thing to do is evaluate. Do you have codependent behaviors? Do you have some traumatic events you have to heal from? And I'm not just talking the big traumatic events, I'm talking about the little things, those little events that really kind of haunt you. I think the word trauma is thrown around a little bit too much these days, and it's starting to lose its value, which is a problem. If you look at your body and the way your body reacts to trauma, that can be the same for a paper cut and a broken arm. It says, there's a problem here, send in the things to be able to fix it. The brain is going to say both of those things are traumatic. But when we listen to stories about people who have had massively terrible things, we think those little things are not nearly as bad. So why do they affect us? That shouldn't affect us. We can just move on from that. When in reality, those things sculpt how you think. Those things sculpt how you react. A pretty good book to start with is Codependent No More, because it will start to expose the places that you lean on other people or you rely on other people in order for you to feel complete. You're going to struggle with your intuition and your gut feelings if you are relying on somebody else to have input into your gut feelings. It's kind of like isolating back down who you are. The next great book is Boundaries by Henry Cloud and John Townsend? I think that's his last name. And what that's going to do is expose some other places that maybe you're letting people push over boundaries and you're not listening to your true intuition. Instead, you're listening to what's going to make other people feel safe, not you. The next thing you're going to do is understand that you are in an algorithm. When you turn on your phone, when you watch TV, when you read things, when you're out and about, when you consume news, all of that is funneled to you based on an algorithm. That algorithm is feeding you as much information as possible in order to keep you on that platform, in order to make money off of ads. But that algorithm is sculpting how you think, and it is swaying your gut reactions. The best way to bust out of an algorithm is to go on a news detox. For 30 days, do no news. Don't consume podcasts. Limit your social media. And during this time, practice mindfulness. Download an app like the Calm app or something like that, where you have different meditations you can go through, different noises to listen to while you practice breathing. Essentially, just drown out the noise so you can hear yourself again. And one day you're going to realize you all of a sudden trust your gut again. You found her. You found the person inside. And then you'll know exactly which doors to be able to walk through.